want to turn now to some developing news out of Ukraine. A military spokesman there says an armored column of 32 tanks and more than 24 trucks have crossed the border from Russia into Ukraine. Technically, there's been a ceasefire in place there for more than 2 months, but hundreds have been killed in sporadic fighting since then. Despite those reports, the Russian government said today that it's still committed to the peace process in that part of the world. NBC's Jim Maceda is live for us in London with the very latest. So, Jim, what can you tell us about this?
Hi, Kristen. Well, that's right. The report, which is just coming out today, though it happened yesterday, is from that Ukrainian Defense Ministry spokesman, Andriy Lysenko. Now, according to him, the Russians are using another heavy column or column of heavy armor, which includes 16 howitzer artillery systems, as well as those tanks you mentioned. And they're trying to rearm, apparently, and resupply pro-Russian rebels in that Lugansk area of eastern Ukraine. Now, that's one of two parts, breakaway parts, if you will, of Ukraine that make up the new Russia, or Novorossiya, as they call it, the breakaway nation now that voted for its own leaders earlier this week in an election that the rest of the world has rejected. Now, Lysenko also said that 5 more Ukrainian soldiers were killed in ongoing fighting as well, despite that extremely fragile ceasefire. So far, however, we've seen no confirmation of any movement of such a large Russian force into Ukraine. Again, something that happened more than 24 hours ago. Russian President Vladimir Putin, meanwhile, if you recall, announced even back in September when they first launched that ceasefire that he was pulling his troops back from the border to their bases. That has been verified, though I've driven personally up and down that Russian-Ukrainian border, and most of the Russian bases there are well within an hour or two drive of the border, so it remains tense there just by definition. In terms of broader implications, now, if this is true, and again, there have been a number of reports like this in recent weeks coming from Kiev, which haven't panned out, but if it's true, it will certainly put more strain on a already very fragile ceasefire. It really now depends on what we see happening kinetically on the battlefield. Even though both sides blame the other for breaking the ceasefire, both sides continue to fight, but it is still a low-level fight compared to the fighting in May, June, and July. But just today, there were 2 more funerals, Kristen, for 2 young boys, Ukrainian boys, who were playing in a residential area that hadn't been hit before, near that Donetsk airport. They were both killed by pro-Russian shelling. Back to you.
Tragic. Jim Maceda, thank you for following all of those fast-moving developments for us. Appreciate it.